Okay. And it's off. Okay. I apologize for the late thing. Yeah, I had to go do something, and somehow I'm being moved. Surprisingly, and I just okay.
Very surprising.
Pause it.
Did
Pause
you
it.
announce
Pause
it?
it. Okay. Now I just gotta do this and then play.
Should probably announce it.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll announce it. Yeah, do this. Okay. Shouts at everyone. BHC versus fake rifles.
GMB's
So
flaming. There's more
late
people now on a parking
stream.
lot.
Join. Okay, announced it. Great. Fly. Invisible. God. I think everything's
Still
a
nothing
go.
has happened, and there breaks the tie for GMB, who killed Rolex on Fishbowl, and it was no one else than Panos, and that breaks the tie.
Nothing
Oh,
more?
Probably gonna have
GG
to
wants
up
that tie
back
broken again.
graph here.
Or he wants to get it back. Nice,
The tie
GG.
is back.
GG, can you make it out alive? You got a lot of rifles on you. Nope, this one.
But they are unfortunately missing. Someone's microphone is going crazy.
Yeah, it's not mine. I hear
Not
it.
mine.
It's mine. That's
Lord.
mine.
Funny.
Bro, my hands are shaking so much I can barely pick up a cup. Fucking hell. Lord.
Oh, I gotta go plan with third. I'll be back.
Okay.
Keep me updated, sir. Kidding, I'll just.
I'm planning XQ will we be seeing you in the third match later today.
Yeah, I don't know who's streaming that one though, so, balls.
That's gonna be a very...
Oh my days, I swear, if it's that Nate, whatever guy, always pinging me.
Me?
Nah. SMH, oh, it's okay, it's not. There's this dude, yeah, and he was just like, pissing me off just because I made a comment on his major. But you know what, who cares? He pinged me again, like, I think he's obsessed with me.
You see, you try to leave, like, the dramatic comments out of it. Like, if you start saying something about one guy, then the whole regiment's gonna be after you, so you gotta be careful about what you say.
What are they gonna do though? XCOM me for having an opinion. Think about it.
You're gonna be hated. That's literally an ag's mindset.
Ah, who cares?
Don't have the ag's mindset.
Well, as you're seeing, it's the same tactic back and
Alright,
forth
now
by
it's
GMB and Dragoons, or sending
now it's
two guys from GMB
Here we
to
go.
push the Dragoons,
Here we
while Dragoons are still holding with their big group right behind
Oh, they're not
Ruins
playing.
on
Oh,
the
they're not playing.
fighter side.
He's playing in GMB.
My stream is a lot smoother than Thingy Streamlabs.
Right now it is 8 to 14. It's a tied game right now since Dragoons has to go to 66, rifle GMB to 72.
How much did GMB run?
And if we change all-time one, this is their current rallies as they are fighting. Dragoons 16, GMB with a whopping 29. So.
Which, keep in mind, they started with a 31-man rally and they're down to 29. And
I mean, it's hard to maintain all of it, so I don't really blame them for it.
okay, I messed up. I'm gonna need some help here by either Ghost or anyone. I died to the water.
Oh,
You died to the water. Are you that goofy? Oh my
Goofy,
God.
I have to go in there for a shower.
I drowned.
Who do I think is gonna win?
It's unpredictable, really. They're
I've
holding
seen
this
no
tie
clue.
very closely, and
Yeah.
I mean,
there's not too much happening.
Well,
man, legit.
But
Gem
we have to
technically have more kills.
respect the.
I have to drag this one guy. God damn it! Hold on.
Player and Panos are actually pushed up. Yeah. Oh, middle. Look at middle. Look at another guy pushed over. Majestic. If both regiments keep playing like this, then I think the rifle regiment's gonna win.
Did that work? Alright, that should have worked. I had to do that on my fucking phone because I run on 1 FPS on my laptop as I run Roblox.
Oh. Ugh.
So it's still a tied game. I mean, it's pretty much a sniper war right now with some
Anyone
GMB
either
crossing the
company or
river.
just fly invisible god and shit.
Sniper versus pea shooter. Who do you think?
Nah, it's more like a Glock. I'd say a carbine's like Glock range, to be honest. But hey, I
Yeah.
don't know my fucking guns because I'm, you know, hey, I may be American, I may be from Florida, but I only measure shit in gators. I don't measure shit in like yards or kilometers or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
There's-
miles. No,
Miles.
fucking skaters here.
Gates.
Someone temp me or some
Tempo.
tier.
Excellent.
Oh.
Still tied. How long do you
Oh.
reckon this match is gonna take? Longer than the rifles versus GMB one?
Hell, I might even have to eat lunch. That's
Oh.
how long this might take.
How long's it
'Cause
been
I
so
got
far?
I got something that I'm making. It takes like 40 minutes to make, right? Because you know
Yeah.
ovens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're
Hold
back.
on, so
Nothing bad.
yeah. With it. Not gonna lie, from a bird's eye view at this, I mean, the only people that are really across the river on the GMB side are the ones that are on force with funny ideas and the ones that are on parking lot with well, not really funny ideas on parking lot. It's really just making sure that they kind of just don't go down there.
True. Honest to God, can anyone here give me a little summary about nothing? I just came
Oh.
back from.
All right, so now that Super's
Give me a
here,
little summary coaster.
I gotta eat lunch. Believe it or
Nate
not, so that's
feeding
perfect. That is perfect timing. So I'll be back.
All right.
Nate
Cool.
died 2 times.
Yo.
So Twong, you want to give me a little rundown here?
Tie game most of the game, except GMB is now up 1 point because Nate's feeding.
Oh, bro, what's the rally of GMB?
Like
29.
Oh shit.
Holy
that's
shit,
good.
we finally get a large rally this weekend? Like, I've
Yeah,
been,
for
like,
once.
convinced to believe that there's only 10, 11, and 15
The
rallies.
rally right before we started the match was 31.
Dragoons down by 2 points.
Bro, it's nice to see GMB is still vibing, but, like, they're up against their mortal enemies, Dragoons. Those goddamn horses, you know?
Well, they can't really do much with their numbers. Dragoons barely have any people against them. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think Dragoons are gonna do much against them, to be honest. Like, they can't.
Okay.
Like,
I suppose it's sad, but it's nice to see that still almost relatively close to a tie game. You know, that's the thing about Dragoons.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have a lot of numbers, if they like, remember that horde technique they did,
yeah.
when they just like went around one giant thing. Yeah, they can't really do that now since they don't have enough people. But you know, they're still vibing. They got most of
There
the
is
kills
something
from-
happening on the forest side right now where Dragoons seems to be preparing for a push here. Or he is trying to wipe out Majestic.
Dragoons
falling
are
back.
so
It's-
easy to counter. Like, it's so easy. Just sit in your spawn. That's what CICG done yesterday, and Dragoons won by 1 point, and that was it.
Yeah, and
Literally sit in your spawn. Dragoons cannot do anything with their guns.
Dragoons left side right now are just holding still, while the right side have successfully pushed
Yeah.
back.
Nice Dragoons. Dragoons are getting any kills. Oh, there you go. Kalagan. Nice.
And
GMB still winning. though.
communications of GMB are probably a
They
bit
might
messed
flank
up
out.
now,
There's
as
so
everyone-
many. There's so many of them.
There's a lot of GMB. Holy shit, bro. You know, I've been so used to just seeing the low rallies. It's nice to see that like GMB is popping
Oh, they
off.
did.
Dragoons can't do anything here. I'm sorry, they're all gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
It's unless they are able to escape, but I really doubt that happening. GMB, not only are they rallying well, I think they're hitting a lot of shots, especially on the Dragoons.
They can't do anything. I'm sorry. There's no way Dragoons win.
It's still relatively close. I wouldn't say it's too case close. Still relatively close to the fun game.
They're still leading by only 3.
Hi there, Subidea 2. Sorry.
GMB are leading by 4.
Yo, twins, you good, bro?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm on my other Discord side.
Yeah,
I see.
great profile picture as per usual. Twin.
Yeah,
As always,
as always. Gotta keep up with the
Gotta keep up with that Japanese animation style.
yeah, I gotta stay updated, if you know what I mean.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Also,
GMB
the Dragoons, like, fucking all just get wiped.
Yeah, they can't do anything now. They
Seems
have like
it.
GMB has double their rally, maybe a bit more.
Did they continue pushing when they
Yeah.
looked away?
No, they
Okay,
fell back.
could we do quickly change all time 1? Thing is, normally the thing is I would expect. Okay, I thought about this matchup in 2 ways. One, that the long reload does not help GMB in the situation when they're like being charged.
But Dragoons can't really charge because they're all gonna get massacred by the time they get there with their 30
Yeah.
rifles.
Yeah.
Well, they
And whenever I thought about the GMB Dragoons matchup, I've only thought about it when if it were like even ground, if both sides have even amount of people. Could we do like change all time 1 very quickly just to see like how many?
it's
people
like
pick it up?
29 to 16.
29 to 16.
Yeah, outnumbered 2 to 1, and
Yeah.
a bit more afterwards. So,
Yeah, Dragoons
yeah,
didn't really
Dragoons,
get a good time.
yeah,
they got, like,
Dragoons
early in the
charging
morning.
on.
Definitely, I'm
Dragoons
not
charging
going
on.
to criticize your math, but double 16 is not 29
The thing is,
NFC
all
four.
all it takes
Oh,
is just one good
fuck,
push and they can wipe them all.
Bro, they just need to get in there and get out immediately.
They
Yeah.
can't do it. No, there's too many GMB. There's too many.
Quick question:
GMB.
could one of you guys tempt me, so I can fly myself?
I'll tempt you.
There's too many. There's too many GMB Dragoons.
No, it's not that
Hey.
large of a difference. We have to
Okay,
like,
yeah, no, the gap
Bro,
is finally starting
Why are
to
they
show.
still going? They need to get out of there.
The guy, they can't. No, they can't. This is where Dragoons.
So-
They
die.
can't. Oh, GMB's wasted most of their shots.
No, this is where Dragoons. They have no horses though. Like, Dragoons can't do anything. Now. There's too many. of them.
Like, some of them have horses, okay?
Damn, this is an incredibly dominating performance from GMB right now.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why as well.
I wonder
They've
why.
got
yeah, it can't be the fact that they have.
They have a couple people, you know.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
say
no,
that, but like the
well-
last time, Dragoons played a bit more, and then like they were able to mess with GMB. But like now,
This-
It's
Yeah.
because the match was a
Bro.
bit fairer, so.
Imagine they were running
Question-
40s like last season. Oh my god.
Yeah. Question.
Okay.
How many did fifth rally for the Dragoons versus fifth match, and
I have
how
absolutely no
many did?
It was about even.
It was about even.
What-
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I think honestly, if Dragoons under rallied here and sorry, if GMB under rallied here and Dragoons over rallied, it would of course be a different story. But just the sheer dominance of how many people there are on GMB's team, it's like it does have an effect on the what happens.
The Dragoons was unlucky. They got like the earliest time to PR GMB. And you know, most of their guys are Asian, so earlier the time, the better for them.
I think that, and I'm not gonna say this as if like GMB can't do well without numbers. Like GMB Allen's company is a pretty good elite company, for example. But GMB's biggest strength this season, and for a lot of seasons in the past two, is just like
Their numbers.
sheer numbers,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
If they go against a regiment with equal numbers to theirs, then it's a real good fight, even then. But yes, the fact that GMB has so many numbers, it does help them with like endurance, right? for a regiment that rallies less, they're gonna have to keep their A game for every single match, right? But for GMB, they can kind of like chill out and basically just rely on the fact that they're gonna get a good rally, and they can basically just abuse that fact for when they're dealing against lower rallying.
Dragoons has never really rallied well. Like,
Well,
they've
they usually
never.
rally.
Rally,
Like,
but-
I've seen them rally like 20 plus before.
Oh yeah. But,
Yeah. Thing is, a good rally has the perspective of a good rally has changed over seasons. Like in season 4, season 3, like a 30-man rally was considered good. Now it's kind of like 20, and
20
but
plus.
but
Dragoons has never rallied
25.
over 27.
yeah. But right now, Dragoons are rallying like average what Dragoons usually rally.
Yeah.
And at GMB, like, I haven't seen them that much this season. Are they rallying, like... They're rallying a bit above average how they've rallied this season so far, right? I'm guessing.
Definitely. I do not know about the 7th match, though. There's that one. Does anyone
Watch
have
all the
info on
GMB.
that
No,
one?
watch all the Dragoons get shot off the horse as they're pushing.
Yeah. Dragoons pushing down again.
No,
No,
should
that's
get
GMB.
shot off
And
the
they're
horse.
trying the middle one, but I
Yeah,
think
no,
they're just
no
trying to
shots have
finish
been able
off
to kill any
the.
Dragoons yet. What
I thought-
what GMB are waiting on, I think, is just when the Dragoons... yeah,
fuck.
Now they're
charging
not
over
hitting their
this
shots.
bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd they go
Oh,
down
yeah,
the
no.
bridge?
Take that
What the
back.
fuck?
They'll
Yeah,
Dragoons
why did they
full
go
freestyle.
for the bridge? That's my question. It's an
That's-
obvious choke point.
Stupidest thing to do.
Like-
Yeah,
They're
well,
also sending
this-
a few over from.
Oh,
the
gee, look at that GMB fall back. Holy fuck. They do
Yeah,
realize
yes,
they cut
they
them
are
down, right?
smattering.
Why are they falling back so hard?
It's because if they get a spawn, then Dragoons can't do anything whatsoever. That's what, you know. they should do.
That was a...
I know, but they don't
Yes,
really need
gap.
to fall back. That's kind
in leader.
overkill.
They
It
should
was
not have
good
gone
for
over that
DMB.
Or
bridge.
Dragoons
That
overextend and
fucked
just...
them up.
Because Dragoons
That was just-
in this push did only gain 2 kills.
And yeah, that was
Bro,
very bad push.
3 kills.
That was horrific.
That was so. Every single person pushed over the smallest point on the map.
Bro,
Yeah,
why would
whoever-
they do that? Why would they do that? That was the stupidest thing I
Whoever
ever
won
saw.
that push, literally.
That,
like,
okay,
violent.
I'm not even against like the fact that Dragoons pushed, but the fact that they did it on an obvious choke point like the bridge, like GMB have 30 fucking men on their team, right?
Yeah.
They're not gonna be fucking missing their rifle shots, which they've already been training their accuracy, right? They're not gonna be missing their shots when fucking all of Dragoons charge over the river with their big horses at
Okay,
once.
we got something here right below Fishbowl. We
was-
have someone with a glitch
I'm kind of
horse,
sad.
and
that
it's
I'm-
Rolex, which he can use it to fly, so can someone take care of that?
Thing is, like, God, Dragoons should be
Just
doing
push
better this
horse.
season. Like they were showing like competence with how to use Dragoon, like the horse
Yeah, you
correctly
can
and
see
leadership. But like
Rolex
there's
glitch
these
makes them able to
really
fly.
seriously dangerous gaffes. Like they keep making these gaffes in leadership.
He can't even
Should
get
we
off
just
the
re
board.
him and then TP him back here?
Yeah,
Yes,
do it.
because he can't get off his
Oh.
board.
TP.
Dragoons have never been like amazing at combat, like ever. I've never seen them like very
There
good.
you go.
Yeah, I think
Unfortunately.
Dragoons are good at their saber combat on the horse, but when they're off the horse and they have to rely on the carbine, it depends on the person. But the median, I think, is not that good. I've gone against
There's a few
Dragoons
good
with
people.
no horses, and they do. Some of them do good. Most of them do.
I forget.
We have, for an example, Team
G-
Rolex.
GMB,
pull up them sometimes.
GMB, what rank is Majestic, by the way?
Oh my god, I did again.
Well,
He's
he's
not. He's not a
captain?
general.
I think he's a captain.
He's a captain, yeah. Captain Majestic Canadian Owl pushing up slightly with 2 other people following after him on Fishbowl, on the Fishbowl area. 29 to 50. Remember, GMB have to go to 72, is it? So, GMB have to go to 72, and Dragoons have to go to 66. So GMB most definitely in the lead, but we do have to keep in mind the deficits. 2 Dragoons on Fishbowl, whilst I believe majority of them. Oh, where have the Dragoons gone now? Dragoons are just kind of spread out all over the place, I think. A lot of them died recently in a push on Middle Bridge.
Okay, okay, that's not very.
A couple of them have moved over the river on right side. Like,
Honestly,
in
when they
this-
just
in-
push across that bridge there, they kind of just threw the game.
yeah, that through the game, Dragoons did have a chance. I'm not a cavalry commander, right? I can't really command for what to do, with Dragoons. But I've led against GMB, and I've just led generally, and that bridge push should have been something that they could have like seen in advance, right?
Yeah, they had like 5 officers. I just imagine how fucking pissed off the LRs are.
Yeah, 5 officers leading them into a charge. Thing is, with Dragoons, they have this kind of unique leadership situation, right? Where normally in a musket or rifle regiment, it's a lot more common that LRs kind of used to go around and they go and shoot, like, you know, generally where they're needed, at least the good ones, because they're gonna go out for like, they're gonna go for like clean picks or whatever. But Dragoons is a very interesting situation. It has a very interesting scenario, because LRs only really get kills in the big pushes, which leaders lead, and that puts a whole entire new type of pressure on leaders to, you know, be good at their job. And if they do a really good push, then good job. Every single low rank like kills all the enemies, and like they get like 20 points immediately, right? But if they lose, God, is it a decisive loss, you know?
Yeah, that you
it's
have
interesting.
time to check that. Oh, never mind.
Okay, I'm just gonna mention this so you know Dragoons push across.
Okay.
Oh my god, is it still going on? I just
Yeah. I
one.
think Dragoons are just having their fun now. You know,
Uh,
they're actually doing
course
really
it's
fucking well
still
this time.
going
Why didn't they
on.
do this before? They could have. Jesus Christ.
What was going on since the 20 minutes I've been gone?
Dragoons through the match in a push.
Oh, they blundered a charge.
It was not a blunder, this. We committed stupid, I guess.
Nice.
Now that GMB, knowing they only need 5 kills, they're just doing a all frontal assault on the remaining Dragoons.
Oof.
Oh wow. This is
Again, why
satisfying.
did they do that?
I'd
You
be
know, it's weird-
surprised if someone gets out of this alive.
It's weird how Dragoons doesn't send like a bait before
Ah,
they push or
he
anything like
did.
that. Because, you know, even one horse guy moving up the bait is gonna waste like 5 shots.
Twonk left. Okay,
They
that
all
means
just
I'm gonna
kinda
have to
storm
take the
immediately,
Gaizo
just like
gift
waste-
for the
GMB
KD spot trade. Alright, I
Maybe you have
guess
to
I'll
get
get
2
God
more
already.
kills. You have to get God posted. That's an interesting concept.
Hey, by the way, who the fuck keeps doing Roman numerals as numbers?
Thing is, I think for any Dragoons raid, you can't
That's
type
God already.
06,
There, done.
so they
Okay,
have
let
to
me
do
take
the
this-
fucking Roman numerals,
take this
because otherwise it
Gaizo
doesn't
gift.
work. For any Dragoons raid, they have to do
Gaizo.
66 in Roman numerals.
Well, this might
Give me a
be
second.
disappointing, but be.
I'll wait
Kinda
for this to
lackluster.
load.
What the fuck? Oh my days.
So,
This
okay,
was
I'm
really
gonna go
just
ahead and ask
Demolition
you.
Derby.
Yeah, I mean, like the result of like Dragoons raids, like okay, for musket and rifle regiments, the result of a raid is
Whoa.
like,
Team all as
yeah, for a raid, for a rifle
Yeah.
musket regiment, the result of the match is, you know, in large part due to, you know, the leadership, right? But it's also another large part due to just the skill of the members, you know, fighting, right? But Dragoons, yeah, I've said this already, Dragoons have this interesting scenario where it's kind of, they only really get kills in the big pushes, in the big cavalry charges. So therefore, like, the leaders have to know when to do, like, good cavalry charge. Of course, the low ranks have to know how to like swing at people with the saber as they're running by. They know how to do that effectively, but that doesn't take too much time to learn. So most of like 90% of Dragoons result in a raid is just from like the charges, and the charges, of course, they're made in their leadership decisions. So it's an interesting scenario because even if like Dragoons did have very skilled low ranks, if they didn't lead, then it wouldn't matter that much. But thank you all for joining in here on the stream. Make sure to be here for the next raid, which is... What is the next raid after this one?
Oh no, there won't be a stream. Yeah, sadly. Cause I'm in third.
Oh, you're in
Hey,
third?
Yeah.
You need to go cut some.
There's not
streamer
another
sticks
streamer
off.
like available? Or...
Well, I asked Meme, he never replies. All my other streamers are inactive because, you know, they're having the time of their lives, obviously. And yeah.
Guys, next stream will be at 2:30 p.m. EST, and
Well, the one after the next one.
yeah.
Yeah.
7:30
Bye,
EST.
guys.
Versus Roleplay.
Okay, great.